What's up guys, Shouri here, and today I'm going to show you the tips and tricks that made me get better really fast with Ossas and free-for-all, and exactly how you can do it too. And you can really practice a few different things. One of them are jump shots. Another is something called sweep sniping, which is where you go ahead, charge it up, get it close to where the guy you want to shoot it at, and then you sweep it over their head and release as it goes over their head. This can counter things like jumping and also strafing. One thing it can't counter though is wall glitching, because holy crap, that just kills you. Right there, I tried to get him when he was jumping up. I hit him in the body. I have no clue how. You can only really see his head. Had the not hit a headshot. But it doesn't really matter. We are going to keep going forward, and we do get some nice quick scopes and sweep snipes there. I go ahead and also use my cone to be able to actually get the kill. That is another thing that I find very important with this, as well as those jump shots. One thing that really sucks is this special move of Ossas's never works properly for me. I swear to God, it's so annoying. But right here, also, it's just not going to end up hurting him here. I don't know why. I think it's because there was a little bit of lag on EU server, but luckily it was only for 2 deaths, and then it goes back to hitting everything perfect. So I am going to go over, and I did miss the shot, but it wasn't the game's fault. And then we'd go ahead, kill him, and he's going to use his special move. Luckily for me, I did live through it, and then I was able to quickscope him. Right here, I have to reload, but we do get the kill before the Victor can get it, and the Gloria got the Victor low enough for me, so I was able to kill him. We get the guy one shot with a nice quickscope, and we go ahead, kill him with our ultimate. And I really think that the most underrated thing about Ossas is the fact that he does so much damage that you don't have to do a full shot to kill them with headshots. So one of the things that you might want to practice, especially in free-for-all to get it down for other game modes, is go ahead and scope as much as you need to get the kill, but not all the way. Usually for most characters that aren't tanks, that's around 75% of the way scoped in. And once you get this down, even with taking risks, you should be hitting 45 to 55% of all the shots you take as headshots, which is basically a one-shot kill for every other shot you take. And this will allow you to be able to beat things like Hunter, Mark, and other top characters while you're playing in the 1300s. It's really hard if you're not hitting those consistent headshots, so it does take a little bit to get used to, and it really is just about going in there and doing the work, and it will take time to get your muscle memory down, so don't worry if at first you don't succeed. It did take me about a day of doing this to actually get to where I'm consistently hitting my shots and kind of get used to how Ossas should be played. So one thing that you want to practice, of course, is your quick scopes, and then the other, like I said, is going to be like doing things like jump shooting and then sweep sniping. And honestly, I like to do these one at a time. Once you get one thing down, then you move on to the next. And I do it in free-for-all. That way I'm not screwing over teammates, because if you're trying one thing like only doing shots while you're jumping in the air, that could really make you lose games. So it's best to do these things in free-for-all, because not only do you get the best practice against the most variety of characters, but it also ends up making it to where you're able to not screw people over, because you're the only one who can lose. So I definitely suggest doing it that way. And one thing that I like to do a lot is if I don't end up getting the kill right away, I'll go ahead and throw my cylinder over them. That way it'll do that last little bit of damage, because remember, when you throw that cylinder on people, it will give you a little bit of damage. So if you don't kill them right at first, or if it's something like a tank like Victor or Jabali, just go ahead and throw that cylinder right over them. That way you have more shots that you can take, and then if you miss, you also aren't going to automatically die. So I definitely think that you should just throw it first the second you see the tank if it's up close, And then for everyone else, if you end up shooting somebody and your quick scope is just a little bit too short so it doesn't kill them, just go ahead and get used to having the muscle memory of tapping that cone right on top of them. It'll kill them instantly, and it has given me many kills doing that. And right there, we are able to get a quick scope through our cylinder and just on a head glitch and everything, man. That game, that was a good one. But we do end up getting the win, and against Lewis, which is one of the better guys in the game when it comes to sniping, I am pretty proud of it. Right here, we are playing on Chinese server, and this is my final game I'm going to show you guys. And one thing that I absolutely love Ossas for is he is one of the few characters in the game that can actually play on lag. This was on Asia server, and as an American, that is the worst news you can ever get. That being said, just make sure that you aren't jumping as much and you don't want to sweep snipe as hard while it's lagging, because it'll end up shooting in the wrong spots because you are 0.3 seconds behind from what you think you're doing and what the server sees. So if you sweep snipe in jerky motions, it can end up failing a lot. As you can see right there, it failed because I sweep sniped. But then we quick scoped him right ahead, and he was able to get the kill. Especially if people are walking in straight lines, you are more likely to have the shots register. So if you can get people in little alleyways that have no choice but to walk either forwards or backwards, you will have a much better chance of registering with lag. Just something that I figured out, and I think you guys will definitely want to do if it is lagging. But right here, we do need to go ahead and hit that headshot on the Sindri because he had his armor thing up. So if we hit body shots, he would instantly get healed up to full. And right there, the most unfortunate lag made it to where we didn't kill him. But then we threw our cylinder, got it, and then we go ahead, finish it with our 10 streak, and then we're just going to keep on going. Right here is a Victor from pretty far away, and God, I missed 2 of those shots so bad. And then God knows how that didn't end up killing that Aletta, but we do end up spawning, and I'm trying to go ahead kill that Sindri because he's on his little armor renewer, and it's super annoying. It's super hard for others to kill him, so I was able to get him, thankfully, before I died. And then we spawn, I'm chasing my buddy, and for whatever reason, it just made it to where when I shot, it just unscoped and didn't shoot. So it ended up saving him. He turns around and just absolutely decimates me. And then we're gonna go ahead, get a heal. I don't know where he is on the left, so I go ahead and hide to where they can't see me unless they're from the right, and I end up getting the kill by turning on the hunter. I do kill him, then I kill the Victor with a double headshot, and now only one more kill to go. I do have my ultimate up, and then I try to quick scope the Aletta. It doesn't end up working out, and of course the hunter I killed spawns behind me when I have no health. It's the worst, but it ends up being okay. We quick scope the guy through the doorway, going ahead, getting the kill, even on that 300 ping. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Thanks to all the people who've donated and became channel members. I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you all have a great day.